Hey, it's Sean from Secret Habit. Wanted to give you a quick teaching today about goals versus desires. We live in a world that gets really focused and caught up in perfectionism, and I am one of them. So I was reading a book recently called Victory Over Darkness, and one of the things it talked about was setting the right goals and setting the right desires. And so often, we as humans set goals that should actually be desires. So a goal, from Neil Anderson's perspective, is something that is in your control. And typically what that means is that it's actually character-based. The goal is something that is in your control because it's character-based. Sometimes I would make a goal to record 4 videos in one day or write a blog, and you know what? There's so many things that could get in the way from that actually happening. So it's not in my control. Sure, I have the ability and the tools to do it, but if something happened in that day where I got sick, car accident, help out Helena with something, I'm not going to get to that blog or those videos, and my goal is shot. And what happens when the goals get shot, when they get missed, a lot of times we get depressed, we get angry, we feel hopeless, and many other really negative and dangerous emotions. So on the flip side, a desire is something that you desire to get done. You desire to happen. And yes, there's some control from you, but you realize there are outside things that could happen. So what happens with the desires? If you hit it, fantastic, amazing, so good. But if it doesn't happen, you categorize it correctly. So yeah, it's going to be disappointing, I'm sure, if it's something that you wanted to get done or have happen. But when a desire gets missed, when it doesn't get hit, it doesn't lead to the depression or the anger that a goal would. It's disappointing, but it's much more tolerable and something you can handle. So I love what Neil Anderson says in Victory Over Darkness, that we need to set the goals as goals and set the desires as desires. And I've had a couple instances that I've just totally switched recently, and it has made a world of a difference, that I didn't hit something that I would normally set as a goal, and I didn't even bat an eye at it. So because we live in a world of perfection, that often leads us into things like pornography, food, entertainment like Netflix. I wanted to make this video to encourage you to set the goals that you can control, that are based on your character, things that you can control because you own it. And set your desires as things that you want to get done, but they may not get done because of outside things that could cause problems. So be realistic, be progress focused, not perfection focused, and you will see radical blessings and benefits in your life, especially with things like pornography. Because when we feel depressed or angry or worthless or any of those negative emotions that come from missing a goal, we often get driven into pornography because we want to numb, we want to feel something of love or whatever else. And the reality is pornography just makes things worse. In the moment, you might think it's helping, but tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up and really regret what you did. So I want to encourage you to set the right goals and set the right desires. Again, the book was Victory Over Darkness by Neil Anderson. He is a Christian author. I thought the book was fantastic, and that's just something that's really benefited my life. So I'll describe it a bit more in the comments. Like, subscribe to us on social media. Check us out at our website at secrethabit.ca. We got new blogs. We're updating new content all the time with COVID-19, and we just want to be here to help. So reach out, connect with us further, and we're here for you. So all the best to you. Blessings.